Good evening, everyone. It is wonderful to finally see the faces of my peers, closest family, and friends joining us to celebrate this lifetime milestone that we have worked so hard to accomplish. Welcome, and thank you for being with us today. I also want to thank the nursing faculty at San Joaquin Delta College for advocating and fighting to keep the nursing program open and for continuing to accept nursing students amid the pandemic, when I can clearly recall many programs freezing applications or only accepting half the number of students they usually would. If it weren't for your advocacy and persistence on our behalf, we would not be sitting in today's auditorium celebrating our graduation from nursing school. I speak on behalf of my peers and myself when I say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'm going to take us back to the very first day of nursing school, January 11th, 2021. We all participated in our online orientation via Zoom, seeing our instructors' faces for the first time. Whether through reading online blogs or watching YouTube videos from previous nursing students warning us of just how difficult nursing school was going to be, but little did we know. That takes me to the first semester, Professor Porter. Now, you know you're in for an intense ride when they hand out free vouchers to see a professional therapist. True story. I know we can all recall rehearsing our complete and thorough head-to-toe assessments in our living rooms or bedrooms using a stuffed animal or one of our dear family members, and then having to perform one on a real patient in an actual hospital setting with our clinical instructor observing us so closely and intently. But we passed, and we passed those first semester exams too. Those were some of the hardest exams we've ever had to take. And on our clinicals, we had our bright white shoes, our fresh bright white uniforms, and for some of us, this was the first time ever stepping foot into a hospital as healthcare personnel. We had our fancy clipboards, our new stethoscopes, bright-eyed and excited, ready to make a difference in the world. We partnered with our RNs, introduced ourselves to patients, obtained vitals, completed head-to-toe assessments. We learned how to document, make nursing diagnoses, and develop care plans. Those wonderful care plans. Although it took every ounce of our strength amidst these challenges, we knew that the only way we would survive was to survive together. This is where some amazing bonds were formed, and I truly believe that some of these friendships will last a lifetime. But before getting too sentimental, let's visit 80 and 2 with Professor Malloy. We had go-reacts, prep use, a lot of prep use, and more clinicals. And I remember Professor Malloy being transparent with us about the struggles he experienced as a nursing student in this program. I know that was a moment for a lot of us where we realized that we were not alone in our struggles and that there was hope for us to get through this too. We made it through our EVPs, skills days, simulation labs, our care plans that took 6 hours, and learning all of this new medical terminology. Then, summer break. That 3-month break came right on time. It was just what we needed. We came back refreshed, and we knew that if we could pass the first semester, then we were going to conquer every other course in this program too. Coming back from break, we joined Professor Felkins and Professor Neville in our maternal, newborn, and reproductive course. I say this with complete admiration, Professor Neville. You have raised 3 generations of nursing students, and we admire you. During our labor and delivery rotation, we saw babies being delivered up close and personal. I remember holding up the leg of a pregnant patient while the husband held the other leg up with the physician in the middle and seeing the baby coming into the world for the very first time. These are some of the most unforgettable experiences. And then we went into pediatrics with Professor Stoddard. Her first exam had many of us wondering if the hardest part of the program was yet still ahead of us. Up to this point, we've sacrificed so much. We've missed out on birthdays, get-togethers, celebrations. Some of us lost friendships, relationships. We lost time with our families and children. We lost lots of sleep. And I know we all had mental breakdowns at one point or another, but we never gave up. We continued to put one foot in front of the other. Guess where that leads me to? Our mental health and psychiatric rotation. This is where we develop skills in therapeutic communication. This rotation taught us that we are all fragile and that we should strive to be empathetic and understanding to those around us. Showing care and remaining non-judgmental can make an amazing difference in the world. Intermediate med surge with Professor Riley. You taught us about the PQRST intervals and how to read those EKG strips. And if there are two things we all remember from your exams, is that if your EKG monitor is showing that your patient has no heartbeat, you always assess the patient first before calling a code. And if one of the options on a test question is to administer oxygen, then you administer oxygen. As we entered our very last semester, Professor Wells and Professor Aragon, you prepared us to transition from nursing student to registered nurse, teaching us about the concepts of leadership and management, helping us build our professional portfolios, and preparing us for the job-seeking experience. Because of the excellence of our nursing faculty at San Joaquin Delta College, whenever asked what nursing school we're from, we stand tall and proudly say that we are Delta College nursing students. You have trained and provided us with nursing education of the best quality. And because of your leadership and guidance, we will forever be better and stronger students than we were before. Getting accepted into this program and then graduating was no easy feat by any stretch of the imagination. For some of us, it took years just to get into the program, let alone graduate. Many of us had to balance family responsibilities, children, and part-time and full-time jobs during this journey. We have literally done thousands of test questions and stayed up countless nights studying for our exams or finishing up papers and projects. We have been challenged and pushed to our limits, but we did not sink under the pressure. We rose to each challenge and we overcame. As we go out into the world and continue to pursue greatness in both our personal and professional life, let us always remember this amazing victory we have achieved, and let it serve as a reminder of our perseverance and resilience, and that anything we set our mind to, we can accomplish. It is an honor and utmost privilege for me to speak on behalf of my cohort this evening, and I am proud to say, congratulations, spring class of 2021. We have made it. I would like to introduce Professor Amanda Lee. She will be presenting the Mary Stewart Randall Award.